Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2022 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the last 2 weeks of February, and this reading is for the fire sign of Aries. Welcome, everyone. As always, thanks for taking the time to be here, for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, donating. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, it's all greatly welcome. Always a note of gratitude to you and many blessings back to you. So this reading is for Leo, the fire sign of Leo, last 2 weeks of February 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Leo. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Leo. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It is a general reading. So watch all of your signs for any additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something does resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something, you can click on the description link, that little arrow for contact details. Email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. So if you're interested, send me a message. I'd be happy to hear from you and to work with you. They're also available for as gifts for friends, family, and loved ones as well. Okay, Leo, let's move right into your reading, see what the last 2 weeks of February look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Actually, correct that. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine. Okay, Leo. We begin with the Two of Wands, standing at a crossroads, a decision that needs to be made. Typically a decision that represents action, because Two of Wands is governed by Wands is governed by the element of fire. Twos are about that choice, that crossroads, that duality. So this is likely for many of you about choosing a path that's action-oriented, to do or not to do, basically. With the Sun. Light, love, warmth, laughter, pressures being uplifted, illumination. Something good has happened, but there's a decision to be made. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Knights usually represent offers, opportunities for change. This one, Cups, is governed by the element of water, which governs our emotional life. So this is an emotional or love-driven, love, support, encouragement, and offer, a love offer. It can be everything from like a marriage proposal to a date, right? Or support and encouragement. With the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Swords, the information student, the one who gathers information. This is somebody asking you something, which is probably why there's a decision that needs to be made. Next, we have the Six of Cups, typically a card associated with a past or connections we have with people, places, situations that we usually have a long-term connection with. Sometimes considered a secondary soulmate card, childhood roots of origin, old friends, old lovers, family, just people that we have this, longer term connection with or a fair amount of history with. With the Knight of Swords, the conversation knight. Yeah, there's a conversation happening here, and the Six of Cups probably means that it's somebody that you know, it's somebody that you have known. It could be communication from the past, like somebody from your past coming in and have communication, but I feel like this is an ongoing connection or relationship. For some of you, it might be that somebody from your past is reaching out and saying, hey, let's talk, hey, let's have a cup of coffee, something of that sort. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the last 2 weeks of February is the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, recognition, being seen, feeling like you've won, praises, bonuses, promotions, being elevated in some way, winning after a challenge or a struggle of some kind. I'm going to see what the next two cards from the top would have been. The Two of Cups, traditional soulmate card. The Ten of Cups, happy home, marriage, childbirth, blessing. Some of you are getting a marriage proposal, maybe unexpectedly or out of the blue. might be some of you are finding out that you're pregnant, or you're going to have a baby, or you're giving birth to a baby, or something around home and family, because that 10 of Cups represents, tends to represent cycle endings, or coming full circle. So the 10 of Cups represents being at a place where you feel everything's finally come together with home and family. But this can represent home, harmony, family, marriage, great news that affects the home and family. It could be the house property itself. And the 2 of Cups is soulmate card. So if it's not about a relationship specifically, like a marriage proposal or something of that sort, it could be something in another area of life, but that the 2 of you are celebrating. Let's clarify the 6 of Wands is overall energy. Victory over what? Clarify the 6 of Wands. The 5 of Coins. Feeling like there's insufficiency here. It might be financial or material insufficiency, meaning maybe what's going on, or that the 2 of you need to make a decision about, is some kind of financial thing, but there's a victory here. It might be about money. It can also represent feeling shut out, abandoned, betrayed, feeling like you have to beg for everything, or ask for everything that you need, and ask for everything that you want. But the point is this is clarifying the 6 of Wands. So there's victory over this. This is coming to an end. There's no longer this energy of, please, may I, please, can I have some, kind of energy. Let's clarify the 2 of Wands, choices, decisions. The Lovers, a relationship at a crossroads. A decision needs to be made that will likely, even if it could be about the relationship itself, meaning the life and future of the relationship, or it might be in another area of life, but it has a significant impact on the life and future of a relationship. It represents needing to make a decision and a choice that's about or affects a primary relationship. But the Sun is clarifying it, which is quite positive. So let's clarify the Sun. The 9 of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry, obsessive, negative worry. That's coming to an end. The 10 of Cups, remember 10s represent cycle ending, a painful ending, or the end of a painful cycle. The 9 of Cups, getting what you want, which corresponds with the Sun. Something is, this is a beautiful reading, Leo. Relationship is center here. And again, for some of you, it might be about the relationship completely and solely. Beautiful, positive energy. A difficult relationship cycle is coming to an end, or you're getting what you want out of it. It might be, marriage, moving in together, or it might be news, information, something coming in, an offer, an opportunity coming in from some other area of life that makes the 2 of you very happy. This is getting what you want, which means that prior to that, you didn't have what you want. You didn't have even what you needed. You had to beg for it, or, there was just a lack. But there's still the decision energy. It's interesting. For some of you, it might be, maybe this is a relationship that has gone on for some time, and the 2 of you love and care about each other, which is obvious from that 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Lovers. But it may be that some of the issues that were of concern to you, you may be afraid that, because I'm getting kind of a little bit of a, somebody not being sure. Maybe you feel like the issues that were present in the relationship, you worry about whether they're going to make a difference moving forward. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups, a love-driven or interest-driven offer. Because the Knight of Cups just charges forth, wearing his heart on his sleeve. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. The Star usually comes after the Tower card in the tarot. So after something difficult, challenging, kind of like that 6 of Wands victory, this is something which uplifts you and restores your faith in the situation. Clarify Page of Swords, this offer. Page of Swords. Two of Coins. Again, a decision. This is a conversation, and right next to the Knight of Swords, which is the knight that brings conversation and needing to talk about whether or not something's going to happen or not, along with the Knight of Cups. A decision needs to be made. There's like some conversation, message, and offer coming in, and a conversation ensuing because of that. And you're needing to make a decision about this moving forward because it's about the relationship. It affects the relationship. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Six of Wands, again, victory, triumph, success, and the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, which is you triumphing over something that you've had some kind of historical connection with. Could be that some of you are also involved with another fire sign or somebody that's showing up as the King of Wands. This is your connection. Clarify the Knight of Swords, conversation. The Emperor, also the sign of Aries. Maybe some of you are involved with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Seven of Wands, defensive energy. Somebody doesn't want to let go. Somebody doesn't want to let go of you. And maybe that's what it was. Maybe this relationship or connection was continuing for all this time, but there wasn't the kind of commitment or next step that you really wanted. And perhaps they thought they were in danger of losing you. And so there's this offer coming in that restores your hope and faith and ends a cycle that looks like it has been somewhat difficult and challenging for you, or just made you feel like, well, you know, what's the matter with me that you don't want to offer me this? Or why, you know. It's a beautiful reading. But again, I'm sensing, because there's so much energy here around crossroads and decisions, it's such a beautiful reading that one might think, well, why not say yes, right? But I think here that because of what some of the cards I'm seeing about how you were feeling leading up to this, you're probably a bit cautious, you know, okay, well, are the same problems that we've had going to continue still? Is this a decision that I should jump into, or, you know, is this going to be a good path for me? I think because of what you've felt in the past, you're a little cautious about just diving in, which is good, especially for potentially life-changing, life-altering decisions, right? All right, so let's end with some advice and guidance for Leo for the last 2 weeks of February. Because it looks like somebody or both of you really, really, really want to make this work. And if it's something a little simpler, you know, like it's not about the relationship itself, but it's about like having a baby and all of this good news is coming in, then it's just pure joy and celebration. And the decisions are about, okay, what do we do? How do we plan? How do we, you know, do all that? All right. Advice and guidance for Leo. The Three of Cups, celebrating, socializing with your friends, your tribe, positive social connections in your community. The Two of Wands, again, decisions, crossroads, and the Ten of Cups, again, that happy home, marriage, childbirth, blessings. For those of you that are struggling with trying to know which decision would be the best decision, the right decision, this is literally, and it's interesting, I just got this for, was it Cancer, as advice, you know, literally asking for your friends or kind of leaning on your friends, you know, to kind of, you know, give you feedback and bounce things off of, to see if this is the best decision. I mean, if this is marriage, moving in, anything like that, it feels like the majority of you are going to say yes to that. For others of you, if this is just good news coming in for you and your partner, this is just about sharing and celebrating with friends and having them help plan things moving forward. Any way you look at this, Leo, it's a beautiful, really positive reading. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. All the best ones are the shortest ones, right? Okay, Leo, those are your messages for the last 2 weeks of February, and beautiful messages they are. So I hope this was helpful and hopeful for you. Again, if any of this resonates with you, or you'd like to reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be happy to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March general readings. Until then, as always, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.